So everybody gets roof leaks, and we've got one right there. Well, I gotta go up on the roof and fix it. Winter's coming, we don't have much time. It's fall, it's almost Halloween. We got a brick facade around this chimney, you know, it goes up to a metal roof, and we've got bowing here from the sheetrock, and it was coming down just the other day. We had a heavy rainfall, and so I got to get up there and fix that because winter's coming and a lot of snow, and this is going to be bad. So I'm not going to procrastinate this. It's also right up there on the inside here. You can see there. See that? It's coming through, and it's running down from the roof up there. You know, the edge of the chimney here. So this is where it's the worst. You know, and it's sort of bowing out the sheetrock there. And then you can see it ran down the other day, it ran down here. And down here, we got some bowing going on there. The carpet was actually a little damp right here. It's all dry now, but we can't let this go on. So if you ever see, you know, markings like that, you got a leak, and you don't want to let it go. You want to get it fixed ASAP. So here's our chimney. You know, it looks like it's on the, you know, the north edge of the chimney leaking, but this could be coming from that beam there and running down a rafter, or coming from the other side of the roof, which is tapered this way, and it could be coming down and running to right here. So I got to go up there and I got to reseal the flashing all the way around this chimney here. General maintenance on a home, you know, this home was built in 2001, so it's getting there. It's due for some maintenance. So I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna share it with you so that you can save some money by doing it yourself. So everything looks good on this side. There's no leaks on the beam all the way there. It's just right around this chimney. And there we go. Give you a little better look. Excuse the kid mess. There we go. So yeah, it's coming in on that far side of the chimney right there. It could be coming from anywhere up on the roof though. Let's go up there, investigate. I know I'm going to be resealing the flashings. Maybe we got some vents up there I'll have to seal too. Alrighty, so let's go up on top and see what we got to work with. Maybe we just seal the chimney vent. Maybe I got to take up some roofing. Maybe we got some crazy other stuff going on. We'll find out. Alrighty, let's do this. Alrighty, so we're outside. I've got some tools here. I get my work table set up. And first things first, before we go into what tools I'm going to be needing today and what materials, I'm going to fly my drone up on top so we can get a good aerial view of the roof. A little overkill, but why not, man? Flying a drone's always fun. So let's do that. Alrighty guys, here we go. Going up. Alrighty guys, here we go. Going up. Alrighty guys, so what do we need to do this job? Here's the tools. I'm going to go through them all for you. Here we go. Alrighty, first things first is hammer drill. I've got my bit in there. It actually came, this kit here that I got, that actually came with a bit. I'm using these guys. This is for the flashing. This is for, I'm going to replace some vents here. I got a few, and then I saw my vent for the dryer thing was all cracked up. I'm going to see if I can replace that. But the main thing I'm going to fix here in this tutorial is the chimney leak, which we'll need these, this. I'm using this patch here. It's the best one I could find at Home Depot. It says lifetime warranty if you use it with a fiber cloth type mesh stuff. I bought this. It's a self-adhesive repair type stuff that I used for the ridge line of my chicken coop, and it was actually very handy. So I don't know if I'm going to use it, but I might use it to repair some of these guys that are up there rather than replace them. We'll just see how they look. Also, I'm using this to drive these into my pre-drilled holes. I've got to drill into brick just like this. So a chimney is like this. So I'm drilling through the metal into these. I'm going to put some sealant in there, and then I'm going to drill the flashing up nice and snug, because it is not snug as of now. We're going to need one of these, this guy here is to clean and scrape. And then we're going to use this guy here to get rid of all the dust and particles. I need this to scrape off also. This will probably work better actually. I need putty knives. These are tubes of this. I'm using that to run along the chimney line. I'm going to use these to fill big huge holes with this. Alrighty, let's go check it out. We're going up there. I got a ladder. I also put a rope up there already. When I actually start working on the chimney, I'm going to tie myself up so if I go tumbling down, this is a tall house, I don't want to die. So let's go check it out. Alrighty, there's the chimney. Alrighty, I snug a rope up right here, and I just tied a little loop, put it around myself, snug it up on my belly, and I'll work up here. But for now, let's just look at this, see what we got here. I noticed this flashing here along this edge here. Now this is the edge I don't think is leaking, but I'm going to reseal the entire chimney because we don't really know where the leak is coming. The leak could be on this side and running to that other side, and then down my wall down that chimney. It could be on the other side. Hard to say. As you can see here, I already started scraping this little corner here, and I was like, man, I might as well record a video and help some other people out if they have the same problem. So let's take a look at this. This is the flashing. They did it correctly. It is, the bricks are on top of the flashing, but check this out. I noticed it moves. It goes in and out. It was sealed at one time, and now it is pulling out, and I'm guessing snow and water's going in there. And then on the other side, I noticed something interesting here. This flashing here is on top. This, is in there. So this is not as loose on this side, but this right here, look at that. It's on top of the roof, so why wouldn't water be going under there and down, and then down into my wall right there in the chimney, right? So I'm going to pull these screws out, pull this off, put some sealant between that and the roof, reseal that edge, reseal this edge here, all the way down. Now, this doesn't look too bad. It is loose though, see that? So I'm going to reseal this, get all this old stuff out of here, and go figure there'd be a helicopter. There it is. We'll wait for him to pass so he can hear me. Alrighty, I don't want this roof to leak, so they used they used clear silicone or something on here before. I'm just using the black tar stuff. It's the lifetime warranty, it's the best stuff. No one's going to notice it, and I don't care. I just don't want my roof to leak. I'm not going to get all sloppy with it or anything. That's why I got the tubes, and use the tubes for the top seal, so it's not like all of the bricks and stuff. And then I'm going to use the use the putty knives to get it deep under the flash in here where I need it metal to metal, and maybe in the bigger portions where there's bigger holes. Alrighty, so let's check this out. Helicopter gone. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to seal this edge here. This isn't too loose, but you can see at one time it was sealed. Now it's like obviously pulling out. See that? Yeah, it's like obviously pulling out of there. So we'll reseal this whole thing here all the way up there, all the way up to the top of that, all the way up there, and then all the way around. So we'll get her all. I went around looking at these guys. They don't look too bad, actually. They're not too bad. I'm gonna probably go around here. The rubber's still all. No, look at that. There's a little hole right there. I'm gonna place in this one, and then take up all the screws, put a new one on here, re-screw it down with a lot of sealant in there. This one has a crack right there. See that? I'll zoom it in here so you can see it. See? There's a crack right there. This one's got to be replaced. So, there we go. All the way up. This one here, this flashing all the way up. I got to pull this one up. Get some sealant under there. I think this is my problem. I think, look at that. Look at that space there. I think water's going down the roof, running under that metal, going to the inside, and then down right there. Here's my wall that's leaking. It's right here on this corner, remember? So, yeah. Well, let's get to it. So, alrighty, guys. That's the chimney. There's a good view of it right there. We got the aerial view so you can see that. But so I'm gonna get to work here. I can't video obviously and do that, so I might take a little stop and take a little video here and there in between in this job. Maybe set up a time lapse. So let's do this.
Sort of tedious, but necessary. Yeah, I bet this is the original sealant. This house was built in 2001, so there we go. Alrighty, I'm over on the other side now. Getting all this. Oh, I should have wore goggles. Getting them every once in a while. A little piece flicks into my eye. But that's what guys do, right? They don't wear goggles and they don't use ladders. And they don't wear normal safety harnesses. At least I got something tied around me, right? Alrighty, so I'm working my way down this edge here. I'm almost done. Once I get all this old sealant out of here, I'm gonna try to get this flashing all smack back up against here with some, I'm gonna use the roto drill, the hammer drill, and I'm gonna drill through this and into the, I think it's cinder block on the other side or brick, I don't know what. Maybe brick. I can actually see it's brick, so I'm going to be drilling through the metal into the brick. I'm just going to put maybe 4 screws on each side, suck this up against there, then I'll run the seal along the top. I'm not going to use that fiber mesh, which is required if you want the lifetime warranty, but I realized that'd be a pain in the butt. It's unnecessary. And I'll need a new metal roof before what I'm doing is going to be coming undone. This should have probably been screwed up against there in the first place. It would have never pulled away like this. Probably would have lasted forever, but it wasn't. Probably is normal. It's not. I don't know, but think it would have lasted forever had this not been just sitting here. And then again, maybe this is normal, you know. Maybe this is how they did things. I don't know how they still do things. I don't know. I'm not a builder. I'm a dad. I'm a do-it-yourself dad. Saving some money, man. This is sweat equity right here. I don't know how much it would have cost to have someone do this, because I know I could do it myself, and I know whatever it would cost to pay someone to do it, I'm not gonna have to pay it. My work is free, other than the materials and my tools, which I already had because I've done a bunch of my own do-it-yourself jobs, a lot actually. I do everything myself. I read a book and learn how to do it, or watch a YouTube video and then do it. And lo and behold, it works. You can do it yourself. Pretty much everything you can do yourself nowadays. I wouldn't do insulation. I have done insulation myself, but in sheetrock, but it's so unfun, and the professionals are so fast and good at it. Sheetrock and you know, putty and paste and all that on the sheetrock, and then insulation, I'll get a bid. It's no fun. Little repairs like this, though, I can do it. Almost there. Alrighty, I got it all cleaned up. There we go. Sucking this up a little tighter so it doesn't come out. So I'm going to seal this when we're all done, and those screws should help, you know, keep this from pulling away. It's looking good. Alrighty guys, so I scraped away all of the old sealant all the way around the flashings, all the way around the chimney. I went around, I sucked up, you know, pushed the flashing back into its slot the best I could, and then I used the hammer drill to pre-drill holes in the brick on the other side and through the sheet metal there, the flashings, and then I used some concrete anchors and just really snugged up the flashing up against the chimney. Now I'm ready to go around all the edges and seal with my wet patch roof leak sealer. This is the good stuff. It's like rubber and it's supposed to last forever. Alrighty, let's do it. Here we go. Nice and clean, snugged up. Nice and clean, nice and snugged up against there. Let's seal this baby up. Alrighty, so now I'm gonna lift this flashing up, stick some sealant under it, and screw it back down. Whoa, look at that. They are lucky yuckies. Yeah, that definitely should have been sealed. You know, this should have been under the roof, right? So it's flashing. it's dirtier than I thought under here. I'm just gonna take these all the way out. I'm gonna put new ones in. We could use new screws in here. These are too dirty. I gotta sweep that baby out. Look, those are sort of rusty. You can tell it's been getting wet. I got plenty of nails, so we good. Well, I might not be able to do this. Let's see. Alrighty, we're just gonna have to make do here. Alrighty, so now I'm gonna lift this flashing up, stick some sealant under it, and screw it back down. Alrighty, so I got that as cleaned out as I think I need to get it. Now we'll seal this off really good. Alright. Get some of this stuff coming out of here. Good. And put one right here. There we go. I want to make sure all this edge is sealed really good. You have different colors. You can use black or white. Black matches this roof the best, so that's what I went with. And it had the best warranty as far as durability and how long it'll last, so this is the stuff I went with. I'm about function. We're not selling this house. We're gonna retire here, at least that's our plan, so I gotta take as good care of this house as I can. Alrighty, so I got this. I got a lot of the sealant underneath this flashing. I bolstered it with new screws and I added double amount to get this flashing nice and tight. And then I double sealed the edging just in case. Now I'm going to seal this upper flashing here. Alrighty, so I'm going to replace this guy with that guy. I'm also going to replace all of the vents on the roof here. That one. Down there I've got another one of these vents. They're both different shapes, but I'm just going to put 2 of these in here. These are all cracked, as you can see. Cracked, and this side's even worse. You know, all broken up and stuff. And can't really see it through the shadows, but we'll replace these. So I'm taking out all these screws here. I'm gonna take this out, clean it up, shove that up under there, put a bunch of, get rid of this old silicone stuff up, and put my new black rubberized tar down there, put the new one back on, and seal it up. Should be good. These guys here, I'm just gonna undo all these screws. There's a lot of them. Sort of, this is bent around here. These things bend real easy, and we'll form it around the edges and then screw it down. Try to get in the same holes. Put a lot of sealant on there. Replace these guys. Alrighty. There we go. This guy's just gonna slide right on there, seal this baby up. Alrighty, number 2. So I noticed that this hole's a lot smaller than that other hole. My vent isn't quite the same size, so I think I actually gotta go get a bigger vent for that other one. Alright. Go. So now I just got to get some silicone under here, screw this baby down, and I'm going to put another block right there. Vent all cracked up. Man, look at that sucker, just not in very good shape. I'm gonna go with metal. There's no popper lid on there, but it's got a good venting, and I'm gonna stick that sucker up there. I'm gonna have to cut her down just a little bit, trim it down so it'll fit. It's not quite as skinny, but close. There we go. Alrighty, so here we go. I got this, I had to cut that out. I had to cut a little bit out here because this one's a little wider than my other one, but let's see what we got here. So this will slide right in there. Voila. Yeah, looking good. There we go. Boom. So I'm gonna stuff some tar under there, screw this baby down, and we'll be new vent. Yeah. My hands are getting just killed doing this. I'm gonna show up to work tomorrow and all my patients are gonna think I got dirty hands, but I got tar all over them. It's hard to do this kind of stuff with gloves on though. You know, like, it's just a little tougher. Looking good. Coming around here. Put a little bit too much there. Some of it's sucking out, but that's okay. It's gonna be beautiful. I'm gonna come around the front here. If I could have done a little more research, I wish I would have found some black screws, but this is what they had. They didn't have black ones at Home Depot, so it's what I got. Yeah, it's not going anywhere. There we go. Nice, much better. We got this one down here, looking good. It's nice and sealed up. No leaks. Very nice. Much better. That other one's all cracked up. Our chimney job's looking good. Nice and dried. Very nice. No leaks this year. So I cut the hole out there. I'm gonna put her on here just like this. There we go. Nice. Get that guy on there. Got that molded to where I want it. Pretty good here. Marking that for putting down. I don't want to put too much silicone down there. Very good. Nice and new. Beautiful. No problem. Piece of cake. Very good. No problemo. Much better. Alrighty. Now, on to the next 5. They're all the same though. That's good enough. I'm gonna go around and do all the others. They're all the same, so I'm not gonna bore you with the other ones, but that's how, that was easy. Do it yourself, man. Save some money. Peace. Alrighty, all done. Looks good. All done. Looks good. Yeah, nice, nice. No leaks there. Nice. New venting, new vent cap. We're good. Looking good, people. Yeah. Sealed off the chimney, flashing, replace the vents, replace that vent, these vents, a couple more, I'm done. Alrighty, last one, number 6. Getting them done. Nice day. Alrighty, last one here. Sweetness. Yeah. Nice. Woo, a little dizzy. Don't get dizzy up here, man. We're way up here, huh? Alrighty, guys. I hope that helps you out. I did it myself, so I saved some money. I did a good, probably better job than someone else would have done. I was really careful getting up here and replaced 6 vent flashings, and then 2 dryer vents, and fixed up and sheared up concrete anchors into the, and secured the flashing on the chimney, sealed it all up. We're good to go. See you next time.